Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. We recite the 21st stanza from Gauri Kabir Ji and the recitation. Gauri Kabir Ji, kat nahi thaur, mool kat laavo, khojat tan meh thaur na paavo. लागी होए सुजाने पीर राम भगत हणियाले तीर रहाओ एक पाए देखो सब नारी क्या जानो सह कौन प्यारी कह कबीर जाके मस्तक भाग सब पर हरता को मिले सुहाग Kat nahi thaur mool kat laavo. I know not the whereabouts of my source, my mool. How should I be rooted in it? Khojat tan mein thaur na paavo. Thaur means location, whereabouts. In vain, Kabir says, have I looked in the body. I can't locate it. So essentially, what Kabir is saying is to be rooted in the source of existence. And the reason that Kabir cannot find the source in the body is because our essence, the self, is really unfettered by time and space. So to seek it on the physical plane is to look in vain. But because we are conditioned by the senses to the physical world, we tend to privilege the body over the spirit. And this is what Kabir is trying to point out. And the central message here is that locating the self is an experiential thing. He says, Lagi hoye so janne peer. If only you've experienced it, will you know the pain of separation. Ram Bhagat Aniyale Tir Rahao. Love of Ram pierces the heart like a hooked arrow. So you have to experience that pain to realize that the love of Ram is like a hooked arrow piercing the heart. It cannot be pulled out without ripping the heart apart. Love of Ram is irreversible and all-consuming. So when we talk about such intense pain of separation, Ram Bhagat, Kabir calls it Bhakti. So Bhakti then is experiential. It is a feeling of intensity for life in the here and now, present tense. It shuns the formalism of Vedic practice. It speaks in contemporary language, in the experience of where you are. Ek pae dekho sab nari. Now I see the one beloved, reflected in the world, which is its bride. Kya jano sah kaun pyari. I don't know who is dear to the husband self. In other words, everything is a reflection of the self. Kaho Kabir jaake mastak bhag. Kabir says, blessed and fortunate are they who discard all else and find their cosmic groom. Sab par har taako mile suhag. So Kabir talks about living with intensity. The work that we have to do, the practice, is not the method, but really the intensity. This is Bhakti. Bhakti is the art of intensity, intense devotion. So it is impossible to have this kind of intensity without having intense feeling. You see, therefore this is not an intellectual thing. It's about intense feeling. It's about intense intuition. It's about intense love of the world around you, of colors and odors and existence. That is the intensity that Kabir speaks of. So Kabir does not want you to be passive. He would mock at the passivity that we currently display towards holy texts, towards gurus. He would rather that you took the intricate path. You actually became the path. On that note, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.